Please tell me frankly, Ramadan, why you are unexpectedly out of prison before your full due terms elapsed. Did you escape? Who albeit Arafni, or albeit my Arafnish? I know someone with the same facial features and smell called Elbaaf. Are you Elbaaf or not Elbaaf? No, please try to remember me. I am Captain Fathia Ramadan. I am the opera singer in the prison. My singing was like the following. Okay, now I remember you. It is a long story, you Captain Fathi. I was released and I did not escape. The prosecution detected that both the office's T-boy and his friend had stolen the money that I embezzled while I thought that I hid the money in a secured place. We call this scenario in the prison, they gave me the shawarma and took the lemon from me. But Rubina, I will trace them and get the money back before the police can reach them. What is your business currently, ya Ramadan? Because my mother-in-law and my uncle are greedy, I manipulated and conned and took all their money, alleging that I was going to invest the money for the highest return ever. With this money, I have been able to establish a company called Ramadanko Overseas. Ya Ramadan, I came to you to help me and earn my living. In another sense, Aza Kolish with you. Okay, do you know English, ya Captain Fathi? Not that much. Do you know accounting or finance? Not exactly. Since you know nothing but lying, you are the best candidate for the position of managing director. That is how we select personnel in this particular and unique area on Earth. I am currently investing in debt securities, and I will teach you how to do your job, providing that you devote your full attention to me, having the honest will to continue learning. This, by necessity, requires being patient sufficiently enough, ya Captain Fathi. I promise to be the person you want. If you do not mind, let's start by an overview of debt securities. Okay. A debt security represents a creditor relationship with the issuer. In addition to the common forms of debt such as issued bonds, notes payable and commercial papers, this category includes 1. Mandatorily redeemable preferred stock, which must be redeemed by the issuer. 2. Preferred stock redeemable at the investor's option. And 3. Collateralized mortgage obligations. I understand that a debt security is any debt that can be bought and sold between parties in the market prior to maturity. Its structure represents a debt owed by an issuer. The issuer may be the government, an organization or a company, to an investor who acts as a lender. Am I correct, Ramadanko? Yes, you are correct. Debt securities are negotiable financial instruments, meaning their legal ownership is readily transferable from one owner to another. As I said earlier, bonds are the most common form of such securities. Could you please explain the main features of debt securities are? The main features of debt securities are 1. Always come with an issue date and issue price. 2. Issuer are required to pay an interest rate, also referred to as coupon rate. 3. Always come with a maturity date, when issuer must repay the principal at face amount and the remaining interest. If we compare debt securities with equity securities, what are the differences? Debt securities are fundamentally different from equity securities in their structure, return of capital and legal considerations. 1. Debt securities include a fixed term for principal or payment with an agreed-upon schedule for interest payments. 2. Equity securities do not come with a fixed term, and there is no guarantee of dividend payments. Rather, dividends are paid at the company's discretion and vary depending on how the business is performing. Because there are no dividend payment schedule, equity securities do not offer a specified rate of return. 3. Debt securities are generally regarded as holding less risk than equity securities. Are there financial derivatives that share some features of the debt securities, such as having a specified future date and an agreed-upon price, but are not debt securities? Captain Fathi, that is a uniquely genius question. The answer to your question is yes. All the leases, options, financial futures contracts, and forward contracts share some features of debt securities, but they are not debt securities. Since we mentioned these derivatives, it may be appropriate to have a brief discussion about each of them. Okay, 1. Options are financial derivatives that give buyers the right, but not the obligation to buy or sell an underlying asset at an agreed-upon price and date. 2. Futures are derivative financial contracts that obligate parties to transact an asset at a predetermined future date and price. 3. A forward contract is a customizable derivative contract between two parties to buy or sell an asset at a specified price on a future date. Are debt securities classified at the acquisition date? Yes. Debt securities are classified at the acquisition date into one of three categories. The classification is reassessed at each reporting date. These categories are 1. Held to maturity, which are the debt securities that the reporting entity has a positive intent and ability to hold to maturity. 2. Trading, which are debt securities intended to be sold in the near future. 3. Available for sale, which are debt securities not classified as held to maturity or trading. I am hungry. Would you please invite me for a nice hot meal? You are welcome, you Captain Fathy. But, do you like it shawarma or lemon?